Hey golfers, it's Dave from Fit2U Golf, and this is the third installment in my affordable club building series, and this time I challenge myself to build a set of irons for under $100. Let's get started. Now, in my last two videos I used the combination of both new and used components to achieve my goals of building affordable clubs. This time I went with all used components, and there's some pros and cons to that approach, and I'll get to that at the end. But in the meantime, let's get into the components I picked. For the head, I chose one of my favorite Super Game Improvement iron heads, the Maltby STi-OS. This is a strong lofted game improvement iron with a whitish sole, low center of gravity, high MOI, slightly oversized face, a little bit heavier, offers a lot of forgiveness to the golfer. I picked up a set of these 6-through gap wedge for $35 used. Now for the shafts, I was looking for something specific. I was looking for a 95-gram regular flex shaft that was of premium quality, an upgrade basically. And I found a set of shaft pulls from True Temper XP95s. They came with the grips already installed and of course pre-cut because they're shaft pulls. And I was able to pick these up for $55. So I'll put up some swings here and talk about the feel. I chose this combination for a reason. I wanted a shaft that was kind of a little softer in the tip section to give a higher launch to these strong lofts, hopefully keep some of the spin up. And I wanted something that was a little bit heavier than the lightweight graphic I had been using to help with my path. So I collected some data with my 7-iron to give you some numbers, and you can see that I was getting pretty decent ball speeds for my swing at 83 miles an hour. The ball speed was 108. I was carrying this at about 151 and got decent spin numbers as well. You can see that launch angle is a little higher than usual if you watch my videos. It's at 21 degrees. That's the golfer, not the shaft or the head combination. I've been working on a shallower angle of attack and getting a little bit of a higher launch. So in terms of pros and cons from this project, the pros are definitely the price. I paid less than half for both the heads and the shafts than I would have if I bought them new. And they both came in really good condition, so I was really happy with that. You do roll the dice a little bit with used equipment, but I chose carefully and I got some really good products for a good price. The cons are sometimes the condition of the components you get. My heads came with very light wear. They looked really good. Maybe some slight discoloration from where the heads have been pulled using heat, but overall in really good shape. The shafts were in great shape too, but here's where some of the cons really come into play for a club maker. You know, they arrived with the grips on, which I should add as a pro because that helped save me money. I saved anywhere between $3 and $10 a club by using those grips. But it also meant that saving the grips meant I couldn't really do a good job of using flat line oscillation. Also, if I get a set of blanks, parallel blanks, I can control the quality of that club build. I can weight sort the shafts, I can flat line oscillation them, I can frequency match them. And of course you can't do that if you're buying shaft pulls. But I will say that if you're dealing with a quality manufacturer like True Temper or KBS or Nippon or Project X, you can really count on their tolerances and their quality management being very good. And so I was able to produce a set of clubs that I'm very happy with. I've already played 18 holes with them and they performed really, really well. So let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you've built some affordable clubs that you really like. You can pass on to others. Subscribe if you haven't. And it's finally spring here, so get out there, play golf, and stay positive.